Hey everyone, we're here at the Hop, Skip and Jump for race number 2 of Sonic GP. This track has a few dangerous spots, but also some good opportunities for those who want to take the risk. We start off with a nice little Dyson sphere that launches into the cannon. The cannon, of course, is the big turning point for this race. Do you take it safe and go through the middle, or do you try a bit of a risky move and jump over the main track and hope that you can land it? It's a very risky option, but it can pay off pretty well if you can nail it right. So we'll have a quick little look now at the overview of the season so far. So you can see Orbot and Cubot starting off the season well with that win from last race. We had 9 racers unable to make it to the finish, so they're going to be hoping to try and get some points this time around. Team Adventure, of course, unable to get any points for their team whatsoever. And Team Babylon not doing too much better with only that 3rd place from Wave. So those two teams are both in the danger zone at the moment, in the bottom 2 spots. So at the end of the season, if they are still there, then they're not going to be in it for next season. So they're going to need to try and get a bit of a move on. But I think we're ready now to get into the racing, so let's head to the track and wait for lights out.
Ready, set, go!
Off we go. Time to get racing. So, as always, we enter the funnel for the beginning. We'll see who can make it down first. Looks like Silver seems to be leading the pack. He's got a good entrance. Knuckles following behind there in 2nd place. So Silver is about to come down the funnel now. So Silver into the lead. Now he has to try and make his way through this Dyson sphere. Looks like he hasn't got out yet. Looks like he's still stuck inside. We've got a couple of people out. Looks like Sonya, Knuckles, Grounder. There's quite a few of them actually. They're all kind of running into each other. It looks like Grounder will be the one now in the lead with Knuckles and Scratch not too far behind. So Grounder, first one through the cannon. We'll see how that goes for him. Oh, Knuckles tries the shortcut. It doesn't pay off for him. Wave, who got 3rd in the last race, does take the shortcut and it does pay off. So Wave taking a risky strategy there, but it seemed to have worked pretty well. Cream has just overtaken Wave though, so Cream doing a little bit better. And teammate Big doing even better than that. In the lead there, taking the bottom path. Bottom path probably the quicker way to go, just because you don't have to deal with the drop. So Big enters the water wheel. We've got Scratch following behind. Cream kind of bouncing all over the place, but keeping it together there. So Big will grab the win pretty comfortably there. Scratch coming through for 2nd place. We've got the winners of the last race, Orbot and Cubot. Oh, but they're having a bit of trouble right at the finish, losing a bunch of positions. Everyone else now coming through. Metal, Sonic, and Cream rounding out your top 10 there. Got a few stragglers now. Sonic and Robotnik both slowly getting through that piston section. And looks like Blaze is the last of the runners who are still in it. So it looks like we've had 4 retirements this race based on the numbers you can see on the top left there. So Blaze will make it to the end, the last of our runners to finish. But congratulations to Big. He had a pretty flawless race there, a nice little gap. Take a look here, he had a good about 4-second gap to 2nd place, so a very comfortable win there. 4 seconds and another 4 seconds back to Eggman. A couple of our retirements, we had Classic Sonic, Chow, Storm and Knuckles all unable to make it to the finish. And that's going to hurt them a bit, especially since Chow, they didn't finish the last race either, so they're going to be right at the bottom there. Classic Sonic not helping his teammates out. We'll have to see how that affects the bigger picture in just a moment. And there are your 3 podium finishers enjoying the victory. Big Scratch and Eggman, your top 3 for the race. So have a look at the results now, and you'll see some movements up in the field. So a lot of red down on the bottom. That's because everyone was tied for 16th from the last race. So technically, even though they did get points, they technically are now worse than where they were before. Because in the first race, they were tied 16th, and now they are dropped down based on how everyone else went. Some big movers. Big, funny enough, has gone up 7 spots, up into 3rd with that victory. Eggman also moving up the field, 7 positions, up into 8th spot now. And we had some pretty big losers there. Sonic dropping 7 positions, down into 11th spot now. Chow and Storm, the only 2 racers yet to get any points on the board, with 2 races down and 6 to go. We'll take a look now at our team standings. You'll find Team Eggman still leads, Team Rose also in 2nd, no changes for the top 2 teams. Team Pingus has managed to move up a couple of spots though, up into 3rd place now. And Team Sonic, the big loser of the day, has dropped down 3 spots, and they're now in the danger zone in that bottom 2 spot. Team Adventure still doing pretty poorly, nothing changed really there. So keep an eye out on those 2 bottom spots, because they gotta try and claw their way out of there before the end of the season. And then we'll just have a quick look at our overall season so far. So there's all your teams and all the racers and just how everyone's gone so far this season with the 2 races done. They're not in any particular order, just showing you all the teams and all the races so far. So as you can see, first race there was quite a few zeros. And you can see there, Team Eggman being pretty consistent with a 60 point for the first race and then 57 in the second. So staying pretty good there. Team Rose also doing pretty well with that 45 and then a 53, so Team Rose only getting better. And Team Adventure was 0 points and then only 20. They've got a lot of work to do. So that was the race for race number 2. We'll hopefully get some more action next week. Until then, have a good one.